Now, there's a cloud of controversy surrounding singer Gwen Stefani. In an interview with Allure Magazine, she claimed twice that she is Japanese.
Okay, well, technically, Stefani is Italian-American with no confirmed connection to Japan, apart from she loves the culture. She has long been accused, though, of appropriating other cultures in her music and fashion. So we're going to sort through all of this with NBC News internet culture reporter Kalhan Rosenblatt. It is so good to have you here on set with us. So before we get to who's upset, I just want to know, what exactly did she say in this bombshell interview?
So, Vicky, what Gwen Stefani said to Allure is essentially that her father worked for Yamaha. He traveled back and forth from Japan to America with these stories that she's found so interesting of Japan, that, you know, he would describe women with blue hair or people impersonating Elvis, and she thought that was so cool. And when she went to Japan as an adult, she said, oh my gosh, this is my culture, I'm Japanese. And that's what she conveyed in this interview, that she feels she's Japanese because she's so in love with the culture of Japan.
And grown up with her dad's stories about it.
Exactly, exactly. But she made these remarks to an Asian American interviewer who said, you know, how lucky some white women can be to identify as Japanese but not have the experience of Asian Americans and having to worry about, you know, the model minority myth or worry about being attacked in the streets for being Asian. So, you know, there's really this conflicting feeling of her, you know, saying that she's Japanese, and also she's had past allegations of cultural appropriation.
So let's talk about that. Let's walk us back here. I think apart from these comments, a lot of us probably totally recognize Gwen Stefani's Harajuku Girls era. Walk us through the criticisms prior to this particular interview.
Yeah, so she was, you know, criticized for wearing a bindi, which is part of Hindu culture in the 90s. She wore bantu knots in her hair, which is a part of Zulu, the Zulu people culture in South Africa. Then, you know, she had the Harajuku Girls phase, which is when she had, you know, 4 Japanese women who followed her around, and people like Margaret Cho criticized her, saying, you know, you're sort of using these girls as accessories, and, you know, you are sort of reinforcing these stereotypes about Asian women.
Interesting, though, because she's also an artist, and at what point are you allowed to celebrate through your art other cultures? Really quickly, before we let you go, have we heard anything from Gwen Stefani or her reps?
We haven't heard anything. I've reached out for comment, and we're hoping to hear back and get a little more clarification on what she's thinking about this.
A great breakdown, as always. NBC News internet culture reporter Kalhan Rosenblatt. Great to see you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.